the math would be so much simpler.
Yeah.
Does it work that way?
For the purposes of this discussion, yes.
So if you do the math, the diagonal is 1.404, which is close enough to 1.5.
Nerd.
I
Close
math.
enough.
Did
Why
my
would we use
computer
metric if
just
we were
freak
just going to
out, or
close
did
enough it?
Keith freak out?
Yours did.
I'll tell you what. You can
You freaked
you
out,
can
Rachel.
Stop.
keep the imperial measurement system. You can keep driving on the wrong side of the road as much as you want. Just stop writing dates that way, please.
Oh,
Month,
yeah.
day, year. That's how Jesus predicted it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank
As
you,
an
Jesus.
IT professional, I
For
want to
our
punch
calendar.
you in the mouth right now so hard.
Well, I hate when you have to differentiate between like a 2-digit year or a 4-digit year. Like, yeah, I was born in the 1900s. Give me a break.
That's right. When you
It's
get
really
02,
bothersome to
03,
me.
04, I have no idea what you're talking about
Right?
because they could be in
Yeah.
any order.
Yeah.
You could possibly be 158 years old.
Yeah, when I write a date, it's always day, month, year, and it's a 4-digit year.
Yeah.
Are you
So
wearing
it's
a
like
scarf,
5
Matt?
May 2021.
What? Am I wearing
Are
a
you wearing a
scarf?
scarf?
I'm wearing a schmog that my brother brought me back from Afghanistan because it's quite frigid in my apartment today. Which is the
How
way
are
I
you
like
seeing
it.
Matt?
I like it.
Oh no, we're live. How
Oh.
long have we been live
Oh,
for?
we've been live for a while. I'm
We've
not telling
been
you guys.
live for
I'm
1.4
dropping that
square
shit
feet.
on you from now
No.
on. Like, I'm not going to even
That
announce
was
it.
not-
As soon as I say we're live, you guys stop talking. I'm like, I'm over it.
It's
No, not
true.
happening anymore.
Don't laugh at that.
Just keep
Can't encourage
jawing. Jawing is good.
Did,
But yes,
Did
this is my.
did my fingerless glove toilet story end up on the air? Or...
Only the
I'll go back
fingertips.
and figure it out later.
Matt's body temperature is regulated by his neck only. So
It really
you
is.
have to just,
It really
just let him
is.
do what he needs to do.
And my feet, my neck and my feet. I have socks, I have
That's true.
underwear, and I have this and a shirt, and that's it. I'm not wearing pants. Pants
Yeah.
don't help.
You need
Pants are
I mean,
confining.
y'all are making me like sweat here. I mean, you got a scarf on.
yeah.
Mike's just put a
Oh,
beanie
no.
on and a
There
scarf,
you
and he's
go.
got the gloves.
I
Oh,
run
and
too
he's
hot for all that. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He's going skiing.
well, it's 40 degrees where you are, Mike, right? 40,
It's
what'd you say?
50.
50.
Yep.
That's
50, 40, 49.
better.
That's crazy, man. I don't
It's
know what.
about that cold in my apartment, which is, again, how I prefer it. That's how I sleep. I can't sleep when it's warm. I have to sleep when it's absolutely freezing. And so
Yeah, I'm the
just,
same.
I don't want to change it.
Yeah. I want it to be like minus 200 degrees in the room, and then I want to be under all of the blankets.
Yeah, 0 Kelvin with 12 blankets. That's my preference.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect.
I mean, just why?
I'm on your side. I'm
'Cause
on
it's
your side.
Comfortable.
It is strangely.
You can always
and
take
my
more
feet,
layers
the
off,
feet have
right?
to stick out. Like
Well,
your whole body is covered, but your feet are sticking
Not
out.
both, though. Only
No,
one.
because otherwise the monsters can get you.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
You need to keep one covered.
You got to have your your thermal heat sink
Heat
out
sink,
of the blank.
yep.
Yeah, been that way forever. And I also have, I think, 7 pillows on my bed, which is so
That's
I can
too-
like
that's-
perfectly
that's too many
place my
pillows.
body exactly where I want it.
You have a California king bed? Good grief, man.
It's a queen. And
It's a queen.
I love my queen.
Right up to 9 viewers.
Hey.
9 viewers. Holy crap!
Holy crap! Oh, now I'm nervous.
We should be entertaining.
It's not going to happen.
Someone
Now
Does
we're all
anyone know
going to
how?
die.
Batman movie.
It's because we were running like 2 minutes late trying to figure out how to lay out the Heath, Rachel, Mike, Jamie thing going on tonight, which is surprising. Again, we've done the opposite or non-specific. I can't hear myself. I just realized that. That's
I
so
can
weird.
hear you.
Can you hear me?
Whatever
That's
words
what
you're
really-
trying to say, the wrong words are coming out. Oh,
Okay.
there's
I-
someone new.
I hear
Theory
me.
of
Hello.
modern art.
What?
Theory of modern art. It's a
Gasp.
classy name.
What's a nart?
No, modern art.
Oh, what's a modern
Modern
nart?
art. Modern art.
Modern art is things that I don't understand. Like,
I've just personally never heard of a nart.
Do you feel things about them?
Narts?
I don't know.
It's complicated.
Well, then it's
So,
working.
now
By
that we're all
definition,
confused,
I am an engineer, so I don't understand art.
do you guys
the worst.
remember what happened last time we played?
Oh, we got a bot. Hello, bot.
Goodbye, bot.
Goodbye.
All right, somebody kill the bot.
I wanted to become famous.
Well, hit the link.
Hey! All right,
Yes,
everybody
you
do
do.
it at one time. We'll all be famous together.
Click. Your 15 minutes of fame are gone.
Yeah. Well, we're 2 minutes
Oh.
late, so we only get 13. But okay, so last time,
Yes.
some things happened, and I didn't write any of it down, so it's not my turn.
Didn't either.
So I
was just
remember a
saying
lot
that
of
I
it.
didn't write anything down.
We came down the shaft, and we killed the orcs.
Hobgoblins.
Were they orcs or were they
Hobgoblin.
goblins?
So you can't.
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblins, sorry.
So
I
you-
have
Yeah.
this. My brain is dialed on orc.
Your brain is dialed somewhere else if you're talking about coming on shafts. So you came down the elevator.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do remember that right before we got downstairs, Farazan made a tiny itty bitty, inconsequential mistake where he let Yotham go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk
Nobody
about that
noticed
for a
that.
second.
That was no big deal.
Let's-
We
let's-
forgive you.
Hang on. No, we're going to focus on that for like 30 minutes of today's episode.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What?
No.
Sorry? You must be going into a tunnel.
Going through a tunnel, yep.
So Farazan had one job, and he was doing it great. He was holding on to Yothib, the fading creature that was running the show in Zadarun, and
Elder Dark.
took him aside and had him on a leash. And when things started going a little better, actually, because he found a way into the group with everybody else, he shoved him through a door and rolled the door of the rope, which was holding him hostage, holding him in a room that had a tunnel, which was very well known, next to the turdy dump, to get out of there. So he had the vanishing disease, as Cal Art is talking about. And Farazan was no longer concerned. Or didn't understand. Didn't understand that, rolling this door would close off the rope. Right?
Yeah. He was trying to jam the rope into the door.
He was trying to jam the rope. So I'm actually a little curious. Like, I don't think Farazan had the intention of like, oh, let's just let him go. What was Farazan thinking? What happened when he rolled the door? I mean,
Well, that the rope would like close into the door, and it's like it's tethering him to the door now, so that
like pinning
he
it down,
wouldn't get away.
like possibly pinning it down, maybe.
Yeah, pinning the door, pinning the rope into the door so that it wouldn't go anywhere.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Fair enough. Which is not what
Yeah.
happened.
Which is definitely not what happened.
Okay.
All of the things that would have gone good in that situation went bad.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Okay.
intention of mice and men and Goliaths.
So you guys found the elevator going down to the Malakat Fortress. You fought off two hobgoblins, rolled
Yep.
on down, opened the door, found two more hobgoblins, fighting one, and one ran away, opening a door and yelling for help. Backing off
Yes.
from the door, and this large ogre, this gangly armed ogre, walks out, but it's got the smell of just refuse, like sewage, bacteria, pus, garbage. You see
Ew.
just sewage dripping from his lips. He steps out of this door from where this hobgoblin opened and alerted him, and all he does is look at you and go, "More carrion for the feast."
Uh-oh.
And he doesn't charge forward yet because it's not his turn.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Everyone back away
Time
slowly.
to leave. Close the blast
Also-
doors. Close the blast doors.
Go to the blap, no. Go to the blap, no.
Wasn't there Wasn't there some kind of like evil death murder sculpture in the middle of the room as well? Can we have the description of that again? Because clearly
Yeah.
when I heard it, I'm like, trap, back behind the door.
Well, it wasn't evil death murder sculpture. However, I will read that for you once Mo gain.
Thanks, Ben. I just like listening to you read me things.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Ooh.
The ceiling of this hall rises to an apex 20 feet overhead. The floor, walls, vaulted ceiling are all composed of smooth black stone that almost seems to absorb light. 2 cylindrical iron cages, each one 5 feet tall and 2 feet wide, dangle from the ceiling by iron chains. The base of each cage hangs 5 feet above the door. A strange sculpture stands in the middle of the hall between the 2 cages. A 5-foot-tall column of roughly hewn gray stone covered with sharp protrusions. 4 crystal-tipped appendices just jut from the stone mass, each one pointing in a different direction. So it's this pillar of stone with 4 tentacles, for lack of a better word, pointing out in 4 different directions. The entire thing is stone with crystalline embedded in the flesh of this perfectly harmless stone thing.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
It sounds perfectly innocuous.
Everything I said was true.
I'll
Tarathiel
walk
gives
up
it a hug.
and hug it.
A group hug.
No.
It's just misunderstood.
No.
Misunderstood death culture.
No. Whose turn is it then?
It is the beginning of the next round, which starts with the fierce owl known as Pazel.
Oh, great.
So she is just going to fly just a little closer, like right there.
Okay. Kind of
And-
check things out.
Yes. Okay, can she perceive?
Yes. Give me a perception.
Okay. She has initiative when she's doing this kind of stuff. No, not initiative. She has a advantage.
Advantage for sight, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes. At least sight.
So give me an idea. What are you perceiving, or are you just looking for just extra
If
whatever?
there's anything like hiding in corners on the ceiling, other creatures that are like lying in wait, that kind of stuff.
All right. What did you get?
20, natural 20.
Natural 20
23?
plus
Hey.
14?
No. I rolled a 20 and a 14.
Oh, that's the advantage.
Advantage.
It's 34.
Yeah.
Did you get plus 14?
And in 5e, that's like almost 5 times a 7, which is amazing. So, a natural 20. Pazel does not get anything specific additional than what's being seen here, except for the fact that the ogre looks off balance. It looks like it's not. It's like somebody's walking in somebody else's shoes. It doesn't look like the typical ogre. The ogre's big body, but thin arms, long, gangly arms, longer than they should be. This slime, this filth, this pus and refuse dripping from its mouth as it charges forward, but no other hidden or anything like that.
Okay. All right, then I will just. Then she will just sort of fly back a little bit to be safe.
GTFO.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Done.
Fair's on.
Run away and hide. No.
You join Pazel.
No. How? I forget how the lighting in this situation works. In this room works.
This room itself is not lit at all, but you have a few friendly humans who are carrying torches.
Okay.
I think
There are no humans.
see, Jamie, you're okay. So somebody had a torch, right? Fair's on. You're carrying a
Cal-
torch.
No.
Caldoon had a touch.
I have a torch.
He had
Caldoon's
light
carrying a torch.
or something.
Okay, I knew somebody had a torch because there's some dark vision people in this party, and there's a torch. So Caldoon is holding a torch, and it is emanating from him, which is in the other room. 5:20. Honestly, from your perspective, everything has moved into the shadows beyond you. So you saw the hobgoblin run south. You heard a door open. You hear this voice. You hear this. You hear the smell. It's so smelly. You hear it.
Oh
I
my.
hate when I
It's
hate when I hear
noise
that
on
smell.
It's stinky funk. But honestly, everything below the word sculpture, you see the sculpture, but everything below the sculpture is in darkness.
I don't like it.
You shouldn't. It's terrible.
Yes. Let's see. As a fighter, I don't believe I studied the spell light this morning, and my 8 intelligence won't allow me to spontaneously cast it. So
I like the idea that you did study it, though. Like you had Caldoon's spell book and you're just reading it upside down.
Nothing
Yes.
happened.
Where
but you
are the
did that.
pictures?
yeah, Thiggle, yeah, light backwards is Thiggle. So
What?
I believe. What do you mean? What light backwards?
Don't question it.
THGIL.
Move on. Don't draw attention to it.
I am going to ready. Let's see. All of my companions are beside or behind me, so I will ready an action to attack anything that comes within sight. If I can see down to the sculpture, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so
Now that I've heard the bad smelling thing, I know something's coming toward me, and I don't like it.
listen, do you smell that? So
Yes.
anything that runs up to you will be within at least dim light, which really only has an effect on perception, blah, blah, blah. But yes, so you'll be able to prepare an action to attack anything that moves into your personal space.
Yes.
Okay. Alma, you're standing next to Farazan, who is just a little nervously, like it's dark, it stinks. That's always a bad sign. Standing nervously waiting for something to run up.
Okay. If I go here, can I cast Bless and it reach everybody?
You can reach everybody that you would want to from where you're standing. You're good. It's blurry. You can't hardly see, but you're about 25 feet from Caldoon right now,
Okay.
so you're fine. You can hit everybody.
Okay, I cast Bless. So you can add 1d4 to attacks and saves for a minute.
Who are you affecting?
My 3 companions.
Not Pazan?
Not the owl.
Screw the owl.
Not the meat?
Man.
So Caldoon, Tarathiel, and Farazan are all 3 now blessed.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
And I'm
Thank you
also
very
going
much.
to... I'm still going to move into this room. Because I'm scared.
Wait,
Running
where'd you go?
away.
Don't leave me.
Really?
I'm coming. There's on.
No, just kidding.
Tarathiel, it's your
Hang on,
turn.
are we fighting this thing?
Well,
If we're going to fight it, then I'll stay here. But I thought everybody was trying to retreat.
I'm going into that room.
Farazan's
Okay. Never mind. I
like
don't
doubling
move.
down. He's got his hands.
Yeah, he's ready
He's
to
squared
whack
off.
the thing.
All right, I draw my warhammer.
Okay. Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Tarathiel's just going to pat Farazan on the back, or at least as high up on Farazan as he can reach.
Lower hip.
Just, yeah, exactly. Just be like, "Don't worry, buddy. We've got you."
Bad touch.
I'm just gonna move behind him, and I am going to ready an action to throw a knife at this thing when it gets within range.
So you have dark vision, right?
I do.
And what's your range?
Actually, how far away is it?
10,
like
20, 30
40 feet.
40 feet.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
If you've got dark vision, if you've got your 60-foot range, it's in range now.
I do. All right, I'm gonna move in front of Farazan then and throw a couple of psychic blades. Psychic blades. 11 probably does not hit.
11 hits.
11
Holy,
hits.
11
that's not
This
good.
thing is huge,
What?
right? It's no,
See,
impossible
it's
to
enormous.
miss.
It's not good.
So 9 psychic damage on that one.
It's so funny when things have low armor class. Everybody's like, "Oh no!" Where she's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's
Well,
easy to hit."
I'm so used to playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition where the ACs scale with level, so it just gets ridiculously difficult.
Right.
That's 9 psychic damage.
9 only psychic.
Do I get sneak attack in this situation? I'm trying to remember all the rules on sneak attack.
You're not invisible. You don't have
so.
advantage,
No.
Yeah.
so no.
So no. Yep, just the 9 psychic
9
then,
psychic.
and then I'm going to use a bonus to throw another one.
Okay.
9?
9 is not a hit.
Okay.
Barely
And then I'm gonna
glances
run.
off his brain hide.
Then I'm going to run back behind Farazan because
Okay.
that's what Farazan is here for. You got this, buddy.
So from the shadows,
What's up there?
from the darkness, you
I want to
hear.
ruin the surprise.
Wrong mouse. From the darkness, you hear the same hobgoblin that you heard earlier that opened a door. Flip flop, like it farther into the darkness. Open a door and yell in a language I'm not sure anybody actually hears. I think Alma, you understand a little. You understand Goblin, right?
Yes.
So you basically hear alarm. This hobgoblin's just screaming, alert, alarm, help. Some sort of.
Huh.
You get that feeling that he's looking for other people to come help his ass.
I hate
Okay.
that guy.
Galdoon,
He's calling for backup.
he's calling for backup.
I say that out loud.
Do we
Galdoon,
need to go back up?
it is your turn. Give me. What's your passive perception?
I'm sorry, who are you asking?
Galdoon, it's your turn.
13.
Passive perception. In this room, you're standing on the elevator that just came down. This wooden platform. Looking around, you do not see a lever that would let this thing go back up. There's not a lever in this room to send the elevator back up.
Okay.
Joy.
Just knowledge.
All
It's your
right.
turn.
Boxy!
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, I sense that
Fuck
thought
me.
in your thought process, like GTFO again, but you don't see a lever.
I can always climb.
Yeah,
I'm not going to though.
you can definitely climb.
But you could.
The owlist. The owlist will climb.
All right. I am going to move down to there.
Okay.
So I got a clear shot of both of those yahoos.
What you have dark vision range
I
of
have
60 feet.
Torch. I have a torch.
Torch
I have a
they're
light
not-
range of 40 feet.
so 5, 15. So okay.
So 40 should be the other side of the room. If I take a step forward,
10,
will I illuminate the whole hallway there? Because I think it's 40 feet. From
40 will get you here. That will illuminate the big ugly. Here.
Oh,
Where you-
no.
You have 40 feet,
these-
right?
are these
These are 10-foot
10
squares.
10-foot squares
yes, they
again?
are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So, all right. So standing there, I should get all the way, but I can't see the orc because hobgoblin because he's further back.
Correct. You see the
Okay.
big. You see big ugly, but not the other hobgoblin.
Okay,
This is where light goes.
got it. I'm going to light him on fire. The ground below him erupts in flame.
So you're gonna have to hit right here. That's where you can target. Which will hit him. He's a big creature.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 5-foot square. So I picked the one at his left big toe.
Okay. And that is that's what dexterity save?
It's Dex DC 13.
Dex.
Oh
DC?
man, I'm sorry. My passive perception is 12.
It's okay. It wasn't a tough one. It was just the fact that you're in there and you realize there is no lever to raise this thing back up. That's fine. 12's fine. Dexterity is what'd you say the DC was?
13.
13. Failed.
So he takes D8 fire.
D8?
Yeah.
What? That's OP as hell.
6 points of fire.
Okay. You smell
Does it
burning
dance?
turds.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And then
He is-
again?
He's dancing. He's stomping on the fire, trying to put the fire out.
He casted a flaming poo bag.
Yes.
Um,
There's a little sack of
Come on.
fire.
Can we tell whether or not Tarathiel's awesome daggers actually hurt this thing?
So he's not bleeding, but you could tell, if somebody gets hit in the head with a rock, how they're kind of dazed for a second. You get that feeling.
Okay. And I'm done.
All right. It is Big Ugly's turn. And
Oh,
Big Ugly,
my turn again?
the other Big Ugly,
Who, me?
charges
Oh,
forward.
he jumps.
Oh, ha! Oh, gosh.
And is intimidated by the other big creature in his face and will take 1, 2
Can I get an
attacks.
attack?
Yeah, you hit a yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
My ready to action?
You're ready in action.
As it's within the bounds of the rules.
I guess I have to allow it. Damn.
You will allow it. Okay. I am going to spend. Is this a large creature?
Oh, yes.
It's not a huge or bigger?
No, it's large.
Excellent. Oh man, this isn't going to work at all.
Yay.
Well, not with
I
that
like the
attitude.
confidence, though.
I mean, it's a DC 13 strength save.
Oh, this
That's
thing,
not going to work.
this thing looks very strength.
Yes. Okay.
It probably has some of that.
Ogre is strong.
We're strong.
However,
Okay, so
it's still-
I'm
it's still
not
a
going
roll
to
of
try to
220.
trip it. I'm just going to whack it with a hammer as my ready to action allows.
Okay.
And 7 is not going to hit it, I don't believe.
7 is a miss.
Oh,
Barely.
you can add your blast if you were gonna try to get 11.
Wait.
Oh, D4?
You can add a D4.
Add a D4?
You could.
Yep.
I forgot that too.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, roll a 1. Guess what?
Still a miss.
That is a miss. Total of 8. That's a miss.
I
That was
don't
your-
like it.
Ready to action. He does not like you being ready for his actions, so he will. I said twice. He only swings once.
Okay.
One big. Oh, that's probably a miss.
It'll just feel like he's hitting you twice.
13 to hit.
That's going to miss. Clang off the shield.
He misses, swinging heavily with his gigantic great club. Kind of gangly. It looks like he's moving strangely the whole time. Puzzle. Round, I guess, 3 now. Puzzle's turn.
Pazel is going to swoop and give Tarathiel. Is going to help Tarathiel hit this Big Ugly.
And it has a movement of 60, so, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And she's not, just in case that elevator decides to leave, I'm going to pull her in like that.
Okay.
So she's inside this room.
Gotcha. So,
And
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tarathiel has advantage. That's all I was going to say.
Yep. Okay. And I'm done.
All right.
By the way, I was so waiting for. There's no one in that room, and the elevator rises up. That's I thought now Faisal might be holding the elevator down, but
Let's talk about assist. Tarathiel is not within 5 feet. Is that not a requirement of assist to
Nope.
be within 5 feet? So the owl has to be within 5 feet, not the person getting the assistance.
To execute the help, the owl has to be within 5 feet, but it doesn't have to stay within 5
Correct.
feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
But the person that you're assisting can be on the other side of the room.
Gotcha. All right. Fair's on. It's your turn.
So she's like flapping in its face,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that
it's
kind
just,
of thing.
Ugh, feather death.
Yeah.
how did you know its name?
that's what puzzle means in
Yeah,
Yankee.
that's right.
Feather death.
Yes, feather death.
That's just I'm gonna write that one down. I like feather death. Fair's on. It's your turn.
Sounds like a good spell.
Yeah, right.
Good band in the 80s.
Get the hair
It
band.
just describes their hair.
Yeah, feather death.
Feather death.
Let's see. Farazan. Where am I? Is okay. I hate to. Yeah.
Miss.
I think I'm just going to start with the good old-fashioned swing of a warhammer.
Okay.
See how that fixes. And I'm going to do that with a click of the button. The 17 should hit, I believe.
17 is a hit.
And that'll be 5 points of one-handed damage. Thank you, Beyond 20, for the confusing amount of numbers.
Right.
Yeah. 5, 13, 5, 13. Okay, 5 points of damage. Got it.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
You kind of bounce off its rubbery, gross flesh. You hear a pocket of like flatulence under the skin pop. You smell
Ugh.
what was probably best described as the bog of eternal stench come from his left armpit.
Smell bad.
Smells bad.
I hate this.
Anything else? Anything else? Fares on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's probably best for me to hold on to all of my keep me alive things.
Okay. Alma.
So-
Alma, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, can I interrupt?
Yes.
No. Yes, go ahead.
Please.
Not really how interrupting works, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm interrupting.
That's exactly how interrupting works.
There's no way for Farazan to push through this thing to get to the other side, is there?
No, and without no, you cannot move through an opponent's space.
Okay.
Now, you've got enough move to walk around it.
Yes.
And that won't provoke.
That's what I was thinking. Could I?
Yeah,
You can
can
definitely do a do-si-do.
Yeah.
So Alma's double is basically difficult terrain because she's huge,
Mhm.
but everything else is normal.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still get with 5 squares of movement. I can still get. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
next to the sculpture.
You're going to hug it, lick
You're
it.
so on.
I would
Be
lick
careful.
that was
Children's
about,
smarter than that, but Heath would lick it.
I triple dog dare ya.
Stick a tongue on it.
so. Yeah, that I cannot get Schwa here.
Let's see. You have 30 feet of movement. 5, 10,
Yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. No,
5, 6,
you'll be to the left. Yes,
Okay.
right there.
Directly adjacent to four appendage spiky crystal thing. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You are the canary in the coal mine.
And I will tell you it's Alma's turn, but it starts to move. Grumbling
Stop it.
rock sounds. The tentacles start moving, flexing slightly, moving
Oh,
towards
the,
you.
the sculpture moves.
Yes, Alma, it's
Oh,
your
son
turn.
of a gun. Dang it.
Do we hear the sound?
It's-
Dun, 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 dun.
You hear
Is it-
yeah, spinning around like a carousel.
Yes.
You hear like the grumbling of rocks on rock moving, large stones, like a small earthquake. Everybody sees it. It's in the light. So you see this sculpture, this center cylindrical piece with like 4 arms start moving and reaching out towards Farazan. It's just not his turn yet.
It's a blender.
Yeah.
It's a very huggy blender.
It's
Nothing to worry about.
But
Yeah.
knowing that Fezan was going to do a pole dance, I would have bought like different notes.
I would have gotten more drachmas.
Drachmas, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Matt, I've got a question.
Yes.
Is Alma under one of the cages?
It's so the cage that she's close to is here,
Uh-huh.
so not directly under it. It's a 5-foot diameter cage, so partially sure, but it's also pretty low. So it would be she's having to stand beside it, like it's about her shoulder level. It drops down. It's 5 feet off the ground, so her being right next, it doesn't affect her. It doesn't give any kind of cover or anything like that. But it's in her way, essentially.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Is that what you're asking me?
It does. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I wasn't entirely sure whether those little shadows on the map were the cages or not.
Those are the cages, yes.
Okay. All right.
But it does not affect combat. You know, it doesn't get in your way, anything like that.
Okay.
Alma, you see
I-
this stone pillar, 4-armed creature with crystalline warts, I guess, start moving around.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Alright, well. Right now, this thing's right in front of me.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Oh
and
no.
Try.
It's such an evil spell that you keep casting over and over again as a
It
good
really
It's
is.
character.
fun, and it
I
does
can't-
Like
something.
this, this
I can just,
holy.
the Alma's inner hag is going.
Okay. 11.
I love life, death. What was it? What was the 11 to hit?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right. I'm rolling 3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Jeez, God Almighty.
24.
Oh, man.
24?
Yeah.
You reach
Mhm.
out,
It's almost
grab
full
this strangely misshapen ogre, touch
And
it.
hit supple.
Necrotic bubbles of like boiling flesh and pus. It
Yum.
falls dead
Are you
immediately.
Oh,
Yes, like you cut the strings.
nice.
It
shot.
is dead.
Tarathiel
Okay,
flinches
cool.
as if it might explode.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Holy
well,
crap.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Why not? He just murdered this poor innocent, disgusting creature. Okay, where would you like to put
Okay.
your?
I wanna put it here. Here. I can't get it to go.
All right, I'm moving Big Ugly out of the way.
Okay. Here, where I just pinged. Like on the other side of the sculpture. Can I do that? I've
Right
never
here?
used that spell before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stand next to it.
Within 30 feet. So
Okay.
10, 20. Yep, you got it.
Okay. I don't know how to
So-
put a thing on there to mark it.
Let me give
Quick,
you. I'll work
What
on
kind of weapon is it?
some sort of asset here. How about a dragon? Do you want to use a dragon?
Okay.
So you have a bonus action. You cast it. You can actually attack with it the same round you cast it.
Okay. Should I do that though?
What sort of weapon forms?
It's a
It's
club.
a club. We've seen it before.
Exactly like that.
Bow chicka, bow chicka, bow chicka.
Yeah, I'm. You guys, I mean, should I hit? I can hit it.
Kill it. Crush it.
Okay, yeah, then I will try.
What are you hitting?
The sculpture,
Yeah, sure, do
right? Okay.
The stone squid
curious.
of doom.
that. That'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
We'll see what happens, right? Should be fine. So
We will.
Do I use? Do I use my just my regular spell attack?
It is,
To
yes,
do that?
It's a spell attack. Yes.
15.
15 is a miss.
No. Oh.
Bounces off the stony, curmudgeoning hide of this stony, curmudgeoning creature.
Curmudgeoning eye.
Yes.
Where's my dictionary?
Okay.
Is that an adjective? I don't know.
Yes.
No.
It is now.
Curmudgeoning.
It's curmudgeon.
Look, it's an
I guess-
old
I think
man.
it's a
column.
gerund.
Anything else, Alma?
No, I'm good.
Tarathiel.
Remains to be seen, but okay.
Yeah.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Does this look like a trap of some description?
Yes.
No, it looks like a creature. It looks like something has come to life once Farazan got within reach of it.
Tarathiel's just going to shout out to Fazan, "Watch out!" And then,
Huh?
look out! Get down again. And then I'm gonna take a. Actually, I can't move if I do that, so I'm just gonna throw a psychic blade at it because I don't want to get anywhere near it. That's 16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Miss.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
bounce.
no, that's-
Your brain damage bounces off of its crusty hide.
No.
I figure at this point, Farazan is like, "What is everyone trying to hit?" And he turns and looks and like, "Oh no!
No.
I throw an offhand one, but it's only an 8 to hit, so that will miss as well.
That's
and
a
then
miss.
I'm gonna go hang out with Pyzel. And
All right, you hear in the distance you heard the hobgoblin open the door and yell, "Help, alarm, shit." And now you hear footsteps running from the distance, getting closer to you on the stone floor. So it's obvious other things are running towards you.
Can we
All
tell roughly where they're coming from, like down that hall?
The direction of the hobgoblin. You saw a door earlier. You feel like he opened that door, yelled down it, and now people are coming from that particular area. Yes. Where whoever just pinged it.
Okay.
So they're coming from that direction.
So Khaldun could light a fire right on that entrance.
You could. However, you
Just
don't, have
saying.
you don't have line of sight, or do you? Do you have dark vision? 10, 20, 30, 40?
No, I have torch vision.
Okay, so that area,
It's an
your
upgrade.
torch
It's in
actually
3D.
ends right outside of that area.
Yeah.
So you can't really see this hobgoblin here. It's you're 40 feet here. But it's your turn, Khaldun.
Can I tell by looking at this thing? Is it a creature?
Give me
Can
a.
I,
Give me an
It's Boxy's brother.
Moxie.
oh my gosh!
Give me
What
an
do you think about that?
Arcana
Buttercup.
check.
I hear that guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, my Arcana is 5.
Somebody throw a copper at it.
11.
11.
Probably not.
What was your question?
Can I tell that this is a creature?
Yes, it's a creature.
It is a creature.
Yes, you have no idea what it is, but yes, you
Okay.
can tell it's definitely a creature.
Okay. All right. It's a sapphire tipped roper.
That's your spiritual weapon.
That does not look like a spiritual weapon.
rat.
I think it's a cat, actually. No, that's a cat. That's a cat.
It's chunky, whatever it is.
Yeah, it is. It's thick.
Hey,
I love
pleasantly plump.
All right.
That's
I am going to
fine.
give this thing a little bit of room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
What can I
So-
see with my torch vision?
You see the
fat
hobgoblin
rat.
that you saw earlier.
So he's
originally-
at the door?
He's at the door. The door is open. He is looking down the hallway away from you, and you definitely hear running coming from that position. However, as you pass by this stony creature, it lashes out with one of its 10-foot long stony
Tentacles.
tentacles. Yes. And takes an attack of opportunity. Or reaction attack, blah, blah. You know what? Who do you worship? Because you should be like, thank you for that miss. Because it lashes out with this stony tendril and completely whiffs as you pass by. You do see, let me give you some more information here, because you see beyond that door. Bear with me 1 second. Reveal the area. 5, 10, 15. A little delay there. Give me a second. So 10, 20, 30, 40. That is basically what you're seeing. And these two... these two who were standing at the door are running forward towards that area, towards the door that the other hobgoblin just opened.
The door? The
They're
door?
coming in our direction?
Coming towards you, yes.
Okay.
Incoming.
We're in trouble.
That, yes, you're in trouble. That starred symbol in the center looks like a gigantic stone statue. But from your distance, it's kind of hard to tell what it is.
Okay.
You're in trouble. I have a high stealth.
I'm faster than you.
I fill the room with webs. So Khaldun just reaches back and just hurls this big mass of webs, and it just fills that hallway and extends into the other room.
Down here?
Nice.
Ooh, sweet.
So I would like to get it's a 40-foot cube. So I think if I pick the point right inside the door, I can get the hallway where the hobgoblin is, and then some space inside the room as well. I want to choke the hallway with webs, and get this guy too.
So let's talk about web. The area of effect is what?
It is
Worldwide.
It's
Worldwide?
essentially
I think that it's just everything.
it's
Not
a
again.
40-foot. I think it's 40 foot. Let me double check that.
40-foot cube, 20-foot diameter kind of thing?
It's 20 foot. It's a 20 foot. I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Okay, so
Yes.
10-foot effective diameter. Show me where you want it. Show me the center of it. Do you want the 2 or do you want the 1? Basically, that's what it's going to boil down to,
2 or the 1.
right? Because the 1 on the other side of the door where you're standing closest to here is 5, 10, 15. Let's see, 20-foot cube. If you centered it here, would actually hit all 3 of them.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm helping you, but like, I mean, seriously, it will hit.
I think. I mean, this map is a little wonky, but
It is.
that looks right to me as well.
Those are 10-foot squares. So this one
Yeah.
is the bottom right of a 10-foot square. This one's the bottom right of a 10-foot square.
Yeah.
This one's at the top right of a 10-foot square. But
yeah.
all 3 of those are definitely within 20 feet. So
Yeah.
5.
So if I drop it
10,
right there, I think it's going to
15.
it'll touch all 3 of them.
Let's see. That's a 30-foot. That's 30 by 20, right?
Oh, I don't know. Here, there, I fixed it.
Yes.
So let's do
20 by 20.
draw shape.
I'm
20,
sorry. Yeah, 20 by 20.
20 by 20 would be like that.
I believe so.
Is that what you like?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Bam.
This is why you pay attention in trigonometry.
What's the hypotenuse?
That will hit all 3 of them.
12.
So that will be a DC 13 dexterity check
They all pass.
or be webified.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Let me find
That's
my,
a condition.
let me find my 3rd laptop that just went on snooze.
Every time you say you grab the wrong mouse, I just assume there's a live mouse on your desk that you're just reaching out and grabbing hold of. It's like, yeah.
You shouldn't imagine it. That's actually what happens. I grab a live mouse, squeeze it until there it is. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
Squeeze until there it is. I don't need that.
what was the DC? 13.
Oof.
13.
The one closest to you failed, so it's now restrained.
Yay.
The one the bottom right, or the middle one, I guess. There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Failed.
Excellent.
All 3 failed. They're all 3 are now restrained, which is a movement of 0. They have a disadvantage to dexterity checks, and everything has an advantage to attack against them until they break
Perfect.
free.
That's a good spell.
That's a
the
good.
I like
best,
it.
That's a
best
goose spell.
ever.
That's a
Yeah,
goose spell.
Good call.
It's not even on fire or anything.
Yet.
Well, this is
Just
still. I think this
Just
is
you
still on
wait.
fire, right? Oh, wait, that's a square.
Yeah,
Ignore that.
actually-
That square is still flaming, yes. And,
I
and I'm
do-
going to keep it flaming just because I like fire.
Yep.
And
He's
it'll
setting
cast
the
more light,
mood.
right?
And it will, yes, exactly. It will light up the room.
I have a question before we move on from Keldon's turn. This door was open, right? Because the ogre went through it?
Yes, it is.
Can I
So,
see
Keldon
that?
see anything?
yeah, sure. Why not?
Heath, you light up the room.
So I need to
Oh.
make a slight adjustment. This farthest one to the left is out of area.
Hmm?
It is not affected immediately by the spell. It is out of the area. This 20 by 20 does not encompass the square that it's in. So you got 2 of the 3.
Okay.
So let me reveal some shit. Shit is revealed. Literally, because you look in there and you see refuse, you see body parts, bloody arms, you see
Ugh.
poop and pee-pee and doo-doo, all kinds of terrible things.
All of those mean, nasty
I
things.
just got Rachel. That's amazing. That's good. Okay.
All of these.
So it's just
technical terms brought
just a
to
little
you.
10-foot room?
No, that's
Medical
just, let's see. What do you have? 20 feet? Nope.
40.
Nope. I'll give you more.
Have 40.
That is the far end of a room.
You really need to see more of it?
I love this
More
stuff.
poop.
I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
This is so much
You
better.
don't know anything about me.
That's right. You're now discovering. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You do see some furnishing in there, though.
Furnishing.
Furnishing, like
So they have tea in there.
well, there's a tea set with tables
Delightful
outside
credenza.
covered in donkey feces. For sure, it is a filthy, disgusting example of any kind of room.
I'm just impressed that he was able to identify the fauna that it came from. From the
Donkey.
other room.
Well, he is
Yeah.
a smart dude.
Is that an Arcana check?
That's a nature check, I'm afraid.
Nature.
I didn't know what
check.
bog. I know
That
what
definitely-
Give me
bag
a
fauna
nature
looks like,
check.
so
If
maybe-
it's above a 7, which is a very respectable roll, it will be successful to know that is indeed donkey poop. Anything else, Khaldun?
Please no.
Please no. All right. The column of evil quadratic appendices looks
I don't like
with
it.
unknown eyes towards Farazan, which is what did originally alert it to any kind of presence. And it swings twice
no.
with two of its rocky protuberances at Farazan. First, 18 on the die. That's got to be a hit.
Yes.
So it's a hit. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you've got any of your wonky abilities left as Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm about to roll some damage. So let's
Let
just.
me,
I love this. Damage incoming.
Yeah.
yeah. Incoming.
Total damage is 18 points of damage.
Oh,
almost,
okay.
almost maximum damage.
As a reaction.
Bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
you got?
yeah. As a reaction, I'm going to try to figure out how this ability works. Yep. I'm going to use my Goliath Stone Endurance to roll a d12 plus my Con modifier to
Okay.
reduce the incoming damage.
Good
Which
idea.
is gonna be- 11. So what was the total?
18. You took 7.
Took 7. That's still. Oh, gee.
That was the first attack. Second attack. Incoming.
Ugh,
19 on the die.
good
That
Lord.
is a normal hit. So 2d8.
That is not a crit.
It's not a crit. 11. That's 16 points of damage.
Jeez.
Slam,
like it.
slam.
16 points of damage?
16 points of damage.
Hold on.
Ow. That's
Hold
an
on.
ow.
My thing's not scrolling here.
I felt that.
You felt that.
What about me?
Yes.
It's okay because Farazan will no longer feel anything because he is fallen
What?
from 0 hit points.
You're down to 0?
He is down to 0.
Huh. Well, I hadn't predicted that.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. you hear clang, clang, thud as the Warhammer hits one side, the shield hits the other side, and then his brain hits the other side.
I feel like we're
So,
establishing kind of a
pattern?
standard here. Yeah.
Oh, well, drag him into the poo room.
Nothing else we can do now.
He's a good fertilizer. It's fine.
That's a shame. He was fun. Next.
Goliath's got it rough.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean, that's his
squiggly
job
like
is to
that.
take the damage, right?
Well, you do your job well.
Ah.
It's not squiddly like that. It is definitely rocky.
Oh, gross.
Let me do a little adjusting here. It's not quite that big either.
Rocky like in shouting Adria or?
Adrian! All right. That looks
No.
better.
But it doesn't.
Ish. Okay. It is done. So is
Definition of better.
Farazan. Puzzle. It's your fluffy turn.
Okay, she is going to swoop and give help Tarathiel hit it.
Okay. So giving Tarathiel advantage on one attack. First attack.
First attack, yes.
First attack, yep.
All
And
right.
then she'll return back to here. And she is done.
Farazan, I feel like I've done this a lot for you, but I
Mhm.
am now rolling your death save.
Mhm.
Alma, it's
By
your
the
turn.
way, this is the first time I've played with a GM that does that secretly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's the way it's written in the rules, but I love that.
Well,
It's not.
But you
It's-
wouldn't if you
it's-
had to do it
it's-
every
it
single
is cool.
time.
The player is supposed to roll for their own death save, but it's additional knowledge that the other characters wouldn't know. So, saying that, if you want to do like a medicine check or whatever and go up and investigate, blah blah blah, that's fine. But you see Farazan lying still, breathing on the ground.
Okay.
Right? And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I think it's cool.
No, I do.
So I
No,
really-
I think
don't
it's cool.
care.
I like it.
Farazan, I did roll. Good luck. Alma, it's your turn.
Thanks.
Really puts the fear of Matt into me.
I want to help him, but I don't want to get near that thing.
It easily, obviously, has a 10-foot reach. Definitely. 100%. Fundamentally. Exertionally.
Do not pass go. Do
Not
not collect
magically.
20 hit points.
Yes.
Well, I'm running low on spells.
It's not good.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I'm thesaurical.
All right, I'm
Is
really
that from the
sorry
Jurassic period?
No, it's... Yes.
Right there. And I'm
Right
gonna
from the top of his
cast.
dog.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at it.
Sacred Flame. Is that
Yeah,
a
that's a
Sacred flame.
That's a dexterity save, DC
dexterity
13.
save? Okay. I will do that for you just because you asked politely. Bam. 1.
Okay. It's gonna take 1d8 radiant damage.
How hot?
7.
7 points of radiant holy moly damage. Okay, got it.
True.
And I'm going to attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Roll a hit thing.
11.
That glances off of its stony carapace.
Just a question. Are we still blessed, or is that and spiritual weapon both concentration?
No.
Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Correct. You're still
Okay.
blessed.
Yes.
Blessed. Anything else,
Blessed.
Alma?
No.
Tarathiel, it's your turn. You have advantage on
Tarathiel.
your first attack, and you have bless.
Yeah. Tarathiel's going to move past Elmer and Pyzel and just come into the corner of the room. And I'm going to call out to Khaldun, that thing, it took out Farazan.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't get
Didn't
excited
even
there,
buy him drinks
Khaldun.
first.
Oh my.
Holy crap,
That's
what
a
was
lot of
that?
words.
Whoop. Wrong button.
No, let me read this slowly.
No. 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
Okay, that is 14 points of damage total.
14 points of
Yay.
psychic damage. Yes?
Psychic damage. Yep.
Psychic damage. Got it.
23 to hit
That's a
for the
hit.
bonus action.
That's a
Throw in
hit.
a second one. That'll
Nice.
be five points of psychic damage.
Did you do your sneak attack? Actually, there's nobody in range.
I did on the first one, but on the second one,
I'm standing right next to it, aren't I?
You are fight. No, you're
No.
not. You're in the bottom
Am I
right.
5 feet away from
Yeah.
it? Okay. You're right.
The spiritual weapons between you and
Oh.
the creature.
Oh, he had advantage. He had advantage.
He had advantage.
I had advantage on
Yep,
the first
Yep.
one,
Yep.
Yeah.
but not the second one.
What was the damage on the second one?
5.
All of it.
So you've done a total of 26 points of damage. Got it. Anything else, Tarathiel?
No, that'll do me.
All right. So the struggling hobgoblin. We're going to start with the one closest to Khaldun. Attempts to break free from the web. It's a DC
13 strength.
Strength. Fail. Still bound and hanging from the webs. The one,
Best spell ever.
the middle one. This spell has saved your ass several times. Middle one 14. It breaks free.
Something has to.
Okay.
So let's talk again about web spell. It breaks free as an action. If it moves through the webbing, every single step it makes through, it has to do a strength check. Is that correct?
No, it has to do a dex check.
Dex check.
So it is no longer restrained, so it can move.
Okay.
But if it, let me read the wording here.
7 years ago.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs, or that enters them during its turn, must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against yours. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained. So it is not restrained right now.
If it moves through the webbing, as in towards you,
It has to make a dex check.
every 5 feet.
Let's see. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn.
Enters the
Okay,
webs.
so-
Enters the web. Sounds like a space occupied by web is entering that web. Yeah.
I
Let's
think
say
that's
yes.
true. I
Okay.
think that's true.
So
Coward says yes.
I think Coward's on your side, not mine. All right.
Coward, official rules lawyer for Age of Heroes, Coward says yes.
All right. So first 5 feet. So basically, I'm gonna roll dex checks every 5 feet until he's out of the area.
As he's trying to muscle through the webs.
Does that sound right?
I think that's correct.
Okay.
Coward.
Coward. Do you
Whatever,
need
whatever we're paying Coward, we need to double.
Cobalt blessing? No.
For sure.
Bam. 19 on the die.
He made
Okay.
it, not restrained.
Moving on. Boop. Next step. That is a 16. Wow.
Made it.
So is this difficult terrain?
It is difficult terrain.
Okay, so this is the last 5 feet. It's coming out out of the area, but it has to pass through it. So one last check. If it fails, it's going to stop right here.
Yay.
14 on the die. Yep.
Made it. So he
it's-
slipped through the webs.
It did, but it ran. That was a movement. It still has a dash action. It will. Standard movement got it out of the web.
Yep. Okay.
It will take a dash action to get in the face of Khaldun. However, it's done. No other action this turn. The other one, the third one, which is not in the web, does the web obscure vision?
It is lightly obscured.
Lightly obscured, which does what? Like, can I target you?
It's like dim light. So yes.
Okay. So the third one will pull out its longbow and take a shot at Khaldun through traffic, giving you some light cover.
Cover.
Let's see.
The backup on I-95.
Roll the 6. Misses. Hitting
Take
the
that.
rat spiritual weapon in the tail.
Ouch.
Khaldun, it's your turn. Where'd my dude go?
Save bears on.
He's
Please.
probably the only person strong enough to drag him.
Oh, that's right.
The wizard.
He's a muscle wizard.
Here. If I move, I'm
Wizard
taking
cast fist.
2 pretty nasty attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are definitely in range of 2 melee creatures.
Yep.
Big, ugly ones.
Disengage?
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I disengage,
Straight to the poo room.
and no,
Check out the
They won't
poop!
follow you. They won't follow you in
Poop
there.
was fun.
I am going to move up beside
would follow you in there.
Tarathiel.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Sir Robin. Okay.
Bravely
Smartly,
away.
yeah. What's that? Retrograde advance?
Yes.
Advance.
All right. Anything
Or
else,
is that
Khaldun?
military intelligence?
No, I'm done.
All right. big crusty evil arm will take 2 attacks. No, I'm sorry. Everybody moved. So it's going to move slowly.
Oh, gross. It moves.
It does.
I
It's
did
got
not see that coming.
crusty peds, which are feet. And we'll take 1 attack at Khaldun and 1 attack at Tarathiel. Slinging big, rocky, gem-encrusted demon fists. All right. I'm going to start with Khaldun.
Okay.
2 on the die. That is probably a
I
miss.
misses.
Yeah, okay. Second attack
I hope.
to Tarathiel.
75.
7 on the die. That's 8
Oh.
now. That's a total of 15.
Ooh.
Tarathiel's armor class is 15.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Guess what?
+8 to hit. Holy
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Have some.
I have regrets. Here's a library book I haven't returned.
18 points of damage.
I can count the number of regrets on Tarathiel's right hand.
cow. Regards.
Raggarts tattooed across my left and right third nipple. That is it for it. Pazel, it is your turn.
How's this thing looking? Can we tell? Can we gauge its?
Ugly.
Looking fine.
Is it looking like it can keep doing this for the next 7 hours, or?
So I will just flatly say the damage you're doing is doing damage. It's
Wow.
because
So we are
Wow.
hurting
like,
it.
you are
Profound.
hurting.
All right,
You are
so we're
hurting
hurting
it.
it. We're
You are
hurting
hurting it. Like you're knocking
Applications
off
for the
chunks
Tautology
of
Club
rock
open tomorrow.
and gems
It's
are falling.
it's hurting us too.
That's a peanut burp. But as far as quote bloodied, no, you're not there yet. It's tough. TPK. Hey, coward, really? Do you not like the show? Seriously? Come on.
Rude.
Pazel, it's your turn.
I was so excited they even misspelled TPK once.
I know. So
TPK talk.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the
Pazel is
latest
going to-
viral video sensation, TPK.
Talk.
going to swoop and help Tarathiel hit this thing.
Okay.
Hit the squid.
All right. It has so Tarathiel has advantage on his first attack.
Yep. And then it flies back to where it is right now.
Okay. Farazan,
Mm-hmm.
Alma.
okay.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that.
Why don't you feel like you're part of the group, you know?
Uh-huh.
Khaldun, are you hurt?
No, not yet.
Farazan,
Okay.
are you hurt?
I just want everyone here to know that I will not be feeling very powerful after I cast this. And it would be good if we weren't here anymore after this. And I cast Prayer of Healing on both Farazan and Tarathiel.
Talk to me about Prayer of Healing. What does that do?
Up to 6 creatures each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. And since I'm a life cleric, my healing spells, I get to add 2 plus the spell's level.
Right. Okay.
That's
So-
a lot.
So you're targeting 2 people?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the let's see, 2d8. All right, so 13 plus.
A lot.
So 16, 17, 18, 20 points each.
20
They get back.
Dang.
hit
Holy
points
crap.
apiece?
I like that
Yes.
spell.
40 hit points back.
Yes.
Farazan, your 2 failed death saves are now negated. You are awake, alive, and
Oh,
back in the game.
thank
And
Barry.
prone.
You know the scene where Loki gets whapped by Hulk in the Avengers? Yeah. I could just see him with I need a drink.
And
Wow.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon up and try to hit that sculpture again.
All right. I will move your spiritual cat because you don't have access. Oh, shit. Oh,
And it eats
it
Farazan's
bounces on
face.
Farazan. Okay.
That
Rolled
is-
it.
Not
Oh, crit.
He
typical
rolled a
cat.
natural 20.
Hey,
Natural
kids,
20?
That's why
That's
you study
the first
religion
time
at
this
school.
That's a
game that I
critical.
rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20. Double
Yeah.
damage.
So roll 2 or double what I get.
You roll
for
2
the
dice
1D.
and add your whatever damage on top of it. Once.
Let me refresh my brain. It's been 10 minutes since I cast this. 1d8 plus spellcast. So 1d8 plus 3. 2d8. Wait. Yeah. 2d8. Yeah,
10.
13.
13.
Why are we not just a party of 4 life clerics?
That's a total
Not a bad idea.
13
Radiant?
points of damage to this crusty bastard.
Radiant.
That's yeah.
Radiant
yeah.
damage. Radiant damage.
She just healed 40 and then whacked the thing
Right?
with a spiritual weapon for 13.
Who's the badass?
You're right.
Well, let's
Rachel,
find
I'm
out.
glad you're
Tarathiel, it's your
Guys.
turn.
Stop it.
We're only saying it because it's true.
Okay. In that case, I don't need to run away, so I'm gonna double attack, I guess.
Okay. First
We'll
is with
see.
advantage, so you get your sneak attack if it hits.
24 for 11 points of damage.
Hit, hit, hit. Damage, damage, damage.
Yeah. All right. 17
To hit?
Yeah.
Hit.
to do. I guess I've got allies and everything, and it doesn't have any allies, so 11 total damage.
So you don't get sneak attack, but only once per round.
Yeah, just once.
Ah, right. Yeah, only once per round. 4 psychic damage then.
4
Minimum damage on the psychic.
So, but you did 15 points of damage that round. So,
Yes. I
well done. Well done, my Australian friend.
did. And then, do I want to? I can move as long as I don't move out of its range, right?
Yeah, you are definitely out of its range right now. You know it has a 10-foot
I'm already out of
range.
its range.
Yes.
Run.
There's a 10-foot square. So, 5, yeah.
I'm going to hang out with
Hi.
Basil.
Hey, I'm
I know,
over here
Marcus.
too.
Caca! Caca!
What the hell?
Alva Schmalma, 40
I'm
hit
about to slap
points
you
and
upside
20
the
points
head,
of damage
yeah.
in one round. Screw that. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like-
terrible.
I always go over here and talk to this owl real quick. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, do not piss the life cleric off.
Seriously.
So this first hub, they'll all go the same turn. All right. So this one is going to attempt to break. This damn door is in my way. Stupid great door.
Shit, the doors
All
are
right.
running away.
So this middle hobgoblin is going to attempt to break free from the web, and it
Breaks
is
free.
successful. It runs forward.
Oh, great.
The second one runs forward and flanks with it. It's kind of it's forming like a phalanx. The third one down below cannot get any kind of straight shot through the web, so it stops. It pulls its bow and arrow taut and is aiming through the webbing, as though it might be preparing an action. Khaldun, it's your turn.
Have either of these two orcs taken damage?
Hobgoblins,
I
but
think,
no, they have not.
Gosh, almighty. Hobgoblins. I think one of them. I think we've damaged one of them.
No,
I think we
No.
hit one of them that ran away.
I have no damage on either of these, of any of the 3 hobgoblins. You've webbed them.
We killed
Okay.
one.
You did
we
kill
killed
one.
one.
You outright
Oh,
killed one
that's
for
what it
sure.
is.
Yeah, there was a
That's
fourth.
what it is. We
Yes.
killed.
Yeah.
So we
I-
did
The one we
damage a
damaged
hobgoblin.
to stop moving.
You got it.
Yeah, you put him to sleep and then
Murdered him.
happened.
Yes.
Yeah, and we murdered
Go
him.
to
That's it.
sleep.
Need my memory refreshed.
Oh no!
It's cruel.
Facts.
Trying to decide what to do here. I sling a firebolt at the statue
Okay.
creature.
The rocky creature. Go for it.
Yep.
You can do it.
Do it.
Please.
21.
21? Oh, that's a definite hit.
All right.
Hooray. What are you hitting with?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Oh,
10
yeah.
points of fire damage.
Nice.
Let me see. Okay, all out. How much? 10?
10 points of fire damage.
64 points of damage has been done to this creature, and it's bloodied.
And it's just now
Bloodied.
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 Oh no.
Anything
Silence
else?
is deafening.
Anything else, Khaldun?
No. Nope.
My crying was muted.
Yeah.
The creature, the rocky protuberance of quadratic fistedhood, will attack Farazan, who's right next to it.
Oh my.
He gets healed. He sits up and he's like, oh, he just lays back down.
Hi, guys.
Nope.
All right. First attack.
Man.
Does a 12 hit?
No. Well, I don't know. Do I take any penalties for, being knocked on my behind?
No.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Second attack.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
87.
19 on the
Oh,
die.
dear Lord.
Yes,
That's a
that
hit.
will hit.
That is not a crit, because it's
Thank you.
not a fighter with that special thing. Hey, that is 1, 2, 5, 7. That's 13 points of damage.
Oh, good grief.
Get out of there.
13 points of damage?
13 points of damage.
I mean, yes. I know. Tell him that.
Pazel, it is your fluffy turn.
The viewer was saying, again? I was like,
She's going to swoop in and help Tarathiel hit it.
Okay.
And when she returns from her swoop, she's going to go back into the little room because that's a safer place.
It looks dangerous.
Back into the little room.
So, tell me about Pazel's perception. Is it visually based, or
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Pazel has advantage on some sort of perception,
Oh,
right?
oh, okay, yeah. Let me just check real quick.
Okay.
I think she has advantage on just sight.
Sight. What is
Has
her
advantage on wisdom, hearing and sight.
Okay, so what is Pazel's perception plus 5?
18.
18. Pazel does actually notice in this bottom corner, because I didn't think about her having advantage for visual things. Her passive picks up a secret door in this bottom right corner of this hexagon.
That's time to go.
Octagon? Dodecahedron? I think it's octagon.
Okay.
It's a secret door. She does notice it. I forgot about her having advantage, which gives you a passive plus 5 to passive perceptions, giving her a very high perception. So, yes, she does notice this and, flutter baff.
Hoo-hoo.
Yes.
Big hairy oak. Why don't you watch his mouth?
Farazan, it's your turn.
Well, standing is like 5 feet of movement, right?
Half your
Half.
movement. Half your movement.
Half movement. I mean, he's tall, but he's not that tall. For Pete's sake.
You got to make it 15 feet up.
Don't know what to tell you.
And that doesn't provoke in this
Does not, no.
particular this edition. Excellent.
No.
Okay.
Run.
Run.
We're leaving.
Okay.
Drake!
Disengaging, I believe, is the term.
Yes, you're correct.
Let's see. I guess. Yeah, disengage, full move. Like I don't want to die again.
Again.
Again. Yeah.
What is it, Sunday?
You know what? Here as the full move, maybe? Or
You
one
only
more?
get 15 feet, right?
Oh, right. Okay. So
Yeah, you'd be diagonally southwest of Alma at this point because you couldn't get past her difficult
Okay.
terrain, yada yada. So yeah, but that's a move. You still have a dash. You still have, you have your
He took
action
a disengage.
available. Yeah.
Dash.
Yeah, he disengaged.
So you still have your
Disengage.
movement then. Disengage is an action. You still have your move.
Yeah.
Right. So he just
So
took half his
15
move.
feet to stand up
Yeah.
and then 15 feet to move there. So all he's got left is a bonus.
5 feet to stand up.
So 15 feet of his movement was consumed to stand up. He still has
Oh,
15 feet of movement left after the disengage.
That's what he just
Disengage
took.
is a full 30 feet.
No, disengage has no movement associated.
I thought disengage
I don't think
incorporated the
so.
30 feet.
Disengage
No?
is just like
No.
Nope.
not attacking.
I tried Farazan.
There's no.
I mean,
move
he's the
baked
GM.
into disengage.
If he wants to let
That's
him have another
true.
30
I
feet,
did.
then-
I did. I thought disengage also incorporated 30 feet of movement.
It
Have been
definitely
known
does.
to be
doesn't.
wrong. Like multiple times a day, daily for the last all my entire
Here
life.
we are. He's
I don't
he's
believe it.
trying to help
I don't
us,
believe it.
Yeah.
and we're like,
Yeah.
all 4 of us are going, no.
You
This
trip,
man
fall,
just
and
was within an
die.
inch of his life.
Sorry.
I'm willing to let you mess the rules up.
I did
this
truly
time,
think
as
that
long as-
disengage incorporated a 30-foot movement.
Yeah, as long as Coward's okay with it, then that's fine.
He's our rules lawyer from here on out.
Yeah.
So it is said. So
The
it'll be
official-
done.
Official rules
Alma,
there for
Alma, it's your
bunch of
turn.
viewers.
If I try to cast Sacred Flame right now, I mean this. Well, it's a save, so it doesn't matter, right?
It's gonna hit Farazan on the back of the head.
I'm not sure what you're
No.
asking me.
Yeah, it's a deck save.
It's
Yeah,
launched
it doesn't matter.
directly in front of me, but I don't have to do a spell attack. So how does that work?
It doesn't. It doesn't work at all. No, it has no effect.
Oh.
If you're not
Oh.
attacking, then cover doesn't affect. As long as you can see
No,
it somehow,
I want to cast Sacred Flame on the guy.
which is
Or
dexterity
the
save.
statue. Yes, DC
Oh.
13.
All right. 6 on the die. That's a fail. Damage is done.
1d8 radiant. 3.
3.
Better than 2.
Got it.
And I will attack with spiritual weapon.
Roll that. Hit. 2.
No. I will run away and urge my spiritual weapon to move its 20 feet to come with me.
It's a cat. Does it get a free trip attack?
It
Just knock over the thing.
knocks it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Can you move it after attacking? I think you can. So you're moving it back towards you. Done. Where
Yeah.
would you like for it to go?
I'm
Oh.
counting.
That's squid.
Oh,
belly.
I don't really know where the door is. Yeah.
Nope.
No, you don't actually know there is a door,
Oh. Okay.
right?
I mean,
You have the best perception of everyone,
Well, yeah. I'll
other than
guess that.
Pazel.
Oh, that's true. You do have radar.
Yeah. Kind
You
of,
don't
but
quite-
I've
you
done
don't-
everything.
You
so I
don't
can't-
quite
I
have
can't really go
Pazel
in and,
radar
like-
though. Now that I'm looking at
No.
the advantage with vision, like that's huge.
Yeah.
All right. Then, since I wouldn't know, I'll just come and stand here.
Is that about where you want your mystical rat to be attacking from?
Well, I thought we were leaving. I wanted my spiritual weapon with me. I like my club.
It can only move 20 feet.
I know.
Okay. Is that about where you'd like for it to end its 20-foot movement?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Alma?
No, I'm okay.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna throw knives at this thing.
Okay.
Knives for days.
You have advantage on the first attack.
I do have advantage on the first attack. So that's 21 to hit.
That is a hit
Or
with sneak attack.
14 total damage with sneak attack.
Okay.
And then offhand. Oh, natural 20 for a 25 to hit.
Natural
Woohoo!
20. That's a hit.
Okay, it's 7 total damage from the critical hit.
Is that the double?
That is the double.
Okay.
It's an offhand attack, so I don't get anything to it.
Okay.
Wait up, Elma.
Oh, okay. I'll come back.
Now don't come back. Just wait.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought that your token was Khaldun. So okay.
I know it's a cone head. I say that every single time.
It's not. It's just got a haircut.
The two hobgoblins that were standing there phalanxed moved back into the darkness out of sight. Khaldun, it's your turn.
They're going to go phalanx each other in secret.
Why?
Is that a double entendre? Did I just miss that?
Isn't that kind of show?
Have you heard that joke about the woman that walks into the bar and asks the barman for a double entendre? So he gave her one.
No? Can you tell it?
No, get out. I'm done. Bye. I'm going to Muppet walk now.
Khaldun, it's your turn.
I am. I want to move it into the escape room, but I want to have line of sight on the squid.
Okay,
So-
so one more time. You want to move to the escape room, but have line of
So
sight.
if I move right here, can I still see the squid?
You have line of sight, but as cover. But yeah, you definitely have line of sight. So this is just a cage, which doesn't block line of sight, and you got big dude and spectral rat, but you can see it 100%. It's just a little covered. So if you roll the hit, +2 on their armor class, line of sight, you got it.
Okay. And so the hobgoblins are backing off.
They're letting the blender do its job.
Okay. So they've seen this happen before. I wonder if that creature we just fought was like created from the body parts of things that have been blended in this room before.
It didn't appear that way.
Oh no,
It did not appear that way. No, it didn't feel. It didn't look like it was stitched together like a flesh golem or anything like that. It was whole for sure.
It was Courtney Love.
That's horror, I think.
Oh, rude.
Oh,
Did she have a
harsh.
song called Horror?
Probably.
all right. I'm going
Seems
to
like
cast.
something she would do.
No, I feel
I'm going to cast web again,
okay.
except it's going to fill the top half of this room. I don't want to get Verzon,
Okay. So,
but I do want to get Tentacle Fiend.
Are we talking about this right here?
Yes.
Got it.
Will that get Verzon?
No, it will not.
My
He's not in that
club.
square. Your club isn't affected, so it's your spectral
Yeah,
rat's
it's-
good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know this thing's strong, but all right. So DC 13 dex save.
DC 13 Dex save.
You-
It's strong, but
call it
maybe
dex.
not necessarily dexterous.
I felt my deck save, so.
Oh,
Oh,
but
no.
I
Oh.
rolled a 17
All right. So it's not restrained.
currently. Okay. Anything else, Khaldun?
Trying to think. Do I have any feet left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Big crusty forearm bastard moves forward. Let's delete that.
Take offense to that.
This is difficult. This is difficult terrain.
Is it? I thought it wasn't.
It is difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, it only moves 5 feet to get within range of Farazan. However, it moves into a space, which means it has to roll a strength. Is that right?
Oh, Dex.
Dex.
Dex. If it fails, does it move?
If
It was not
no.
restrained.
Yes, it moved into web. So yes, it moves, but now it's if it fails, it's restrained.
Okay, but it can attack.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
restrained.
it's restrained. Yeah.
Okay. Farazan.
And I
You're-
think restrained makes it attacks with disadvantage.
You have advantage
Look
to
it
hit
up.
it. It has disadvantage on dexterity and a movement of 0 if I'm not completely mistaken, which I don't think that I am. Look that up, and I'm going to start rolling.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yep.
The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yay.
It has disadvantage to attack.
Yes.
Is that what I heard? Okay. First attack against Farazan. Again. Natural 1. And a 19.
Oh.
Thank you.
Second attack.
It's like a
Party's
hits.
entire
Natural
purpose.
20
Oh.
and a 12, which is
12's probably going to hit.
it is a hit though. That's a total
It's
of
not
20.
a crit.
It's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
You lucky bald white gigantic creature of yourself.
He's gray.
Gray.
And he has hair, just not in his picture. It's an old photo.
That was
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
awful.
damage though. That was 18 points of damage.
Jeez.
I'll lay down again.
Hey, you remember that song we played when Farazan hits the deck?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the tune that we need to play again.
Okay. So Farazan falls and is at 0.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
I don't think he's actually supposed to be played as kind of big and dumb. He's just had so many head injuries from it hitting the ground.
Honestly.
It's not even from combat. It's just falling on the floor that pulls the head down.
Just
Maybe we give him
sleeping
a
really,
padded
really
helmet.
difficult.
Bruised skull.
It's a hard
You need
sleep.
a wrestler's helmet.
My next
Puzzle.
character is going to be small, so he falls and he doesn't have as far to fall.
Puzzle, it's your turn.
Puzzle flies over to the secret door and flutters wildly.
Caca, look at this
And
fucking door, caca. Okay.
yeah, and Khaldun points like there's a secret door over there.
Okay. So anybody trying to perceive will have advantage. Farazan.
Yep.
Hang on.
Mhm.
Hang on. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alma, it's your turn.
Do I know that he's downed?
Oh.
A thunk.
Yeah.
Probably heard
Khaldun,
this.
what's,
You know enough.
Khaldun, what's going on?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get the
Farazan's
gist.
lying down again.
You heard like the swing and a whoosh and a swing and a "Aah!"
All right.
So it's a very Farazan scream.
Yeah,
I
that's-
say very loudly, this is the last thing I have. And shove a healing potion into his mouth.
Crunch. 1 point of damage. Bleeding.
Oh, no.
Is it
Put it
2d4
in
plus
his
2?
mouth and just.
if a Goliath falls in the woods, does anyone hear a sound?
Do I roll that, or does
Sure,
Farazan
go ahead.
roll that?
Go ahead. I'll let you.
What is it? 1d4 plus
It's 2d4 plus 2 if it's the basic
2d4
healing.
plus 2.
Uh-huh.
He's unconscious. He can't roll anything.
5.
5.
Yes. Alive.
Farazan, you live yet once again.
Gosh.
So I did 1, 2, 3, 15. So I have 20 movement left.
Okay.
I'll go back to where I was.
All right. Tarathiel, it's your turn. You have advantage on this first. No, you don't. Not this turn.
No, I don't.
However, actually, you do because it's webbed. You have advantage on all your attacks.
That's right.
Excellent.
Oh, could her spiritual weapon have smacked?
Oh
his
yeah! Dang it!
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm a
head?
benevolent.
Does it get
GM.
advantage?
It does. Yeah.
It does?
Does it?
Yep.
Sure.
All attacks against it have advantage.
Sounds good.
24.
That's a hit.
Woohoo!
Five points of radiant damage.
God.
Take that,
Yeah.
rock squid.
tick, tickety,
Meanie.
yeah. All right.
It wasn't a rock.
This is
it
like
was a rock.
This is like a stone golem roper for lack of a better description. Unless you
Tell
know
her
what a
to hit
roper is, then you it's. So Tarathiel, it's your turn.
All right. Psychic Blade 1.
Boop.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
16 total damage.
That's some damage. God almighty.
And then a 12. Sorry, I should have still had advantage on the second
Yes, you
attack,
do.
right?
I've taken at least that every time he's gotten hit. Every time Farazan's gotten hit.
17 to hit on
That's a
the
hit.
offhand,
That is it.
and then 4 psychic damage.
Got it. All right.
And then I'm gonna move over to where Pizel is, but I'm kind of out of actions to do anything.
Okay. In the distance, you hear muffled movement, conversation. Khaldun, it's your turn. How long does web last? Actually, is web concentration
It's
first?
concentration.
So the other web is gone.
It's gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let me back up a second. You hear footstep movement in the distance. And now it's Khaldun's turn.
I am going to cast Mind Sliver
Oh, no.
on
That
the
sounds cool.
squid monster. It's an
Okay.
intelligence save, DC 13.
Intelligence. This is a bright, upcoming fail. Okay.
All right.
He
So-
graduated first in his class.
It takes
Of
6
rocks.
points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and its next save is at minus D4.
Its next saving throw in the next round.
Until
Just
my turn.
The next one it
So your
makes.
next turn. Okay. It will attempt to break free. I want to break free. 14. That's a positive. It moves up and will make another saving throw. Failing. So it moves forward
Restrained.
5 feet and is restrained right next to Farazan.
Oh,
It's coming.
my.
Grumbling, crackling rocks down. Puzzle, it's your turn.
Pazel opens the door.
Anything else Puzzle would like to try to do?
How did it do that?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Yeah. It pecks on the lock. It's like, okay, people, it's right there. So see?
Yeah. Get
Ah.
tired of our shit.
Super Bowl.
Is he fighting for our
no.
lives just at the minute?
That's it.
Yeah.
Farazan.
Mm-hmm.
Alma.
Wait,
Farazan's
Yeah.
alive.
Oh, you alive?
Yeah,
That's right. You
Farazan's
have hit
alive, yeah.
points.
He
I'm
got-
sorry.
He got 5 more
I'm
hit
sorry.
points.
I'm so used to rolling your death save. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it hurts.
I'm sorry.
It hurts
I really,
you.
I really am sorry.
Oh.
It hurts me. If you're not absorbing blows, somebody else is going to get them.
Yeah. Seriously.
I thought you were down. It would have attacked my mistake, your benefit.
I mean, you're allowed. I was waiting on the attack.
I
Yeah.
was too.
You were down on the ground. My mistake. That was just I didn't pick up on it.
Take it.
Okay.
Take it.
All right. Farazan will. Does the stone ugly squiddy thing? Does it still have that disadvantage thing?
Yes.
It does while
You-
it's restrained.
You have advantage to hit it. And it has
Advantage to hit.
disadvantage on dex saves, right?
And attacks.
And attacks.
Actually, does it fail? I think.
It's restrained.
Yeah. Let me. Sorry. Let me look that up again. I just had it up. Conditions. All right. It has attacks against it have advantage.
Uh-huh.
Its attack rolls have disadvantage, and it
Okay.
has disadvantage on deck saves.
Okay.
All right. Is it how bloody is this bloody thing?
It looks a fraction of what it was.
A fraction of what it was.
Yeah,
so
you've
let's
been
try
beating
to.
it down
let's-
like rocks.
So less.
There's trails of rock and stone that have been beaten off of this thing behind it. It's hurt badly.
All right. Farazan will, or for lack of better options, he is going to swing his warhammer
Okay.
and probably miss with a 10.
10 is a miss.
I'm going to. action surge.
Okay.
An additional action to swing again.
Okay. That's a hit.
22. And 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Time slows.
Oh, yeah.
You are lying on the ground. You grab your hammer. Swing wildly the first time, missing. Backswing the second time, coming up, slamming in mid-body, destroying this creature, shattering it all across this floor. It's dead. Immediately after that, it's Alma's turn.
Did I get a move? Did I get a move?
Oh yeah, you got. That's right. You have half a move.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, he moves back. It's like, we need to go.
Razan needs food badly.
Yeah.
Goliath fighter.
Needs food badly. Yes. I guess I do have a bonus action, so I'm going to use a bonus action to ready my potion.
Okay. You have to use it next round with your bonus action.
Yes.
Alma.
I dismiss spiritual weapon and go into this room.
Okay.
I guess. No, wait. No. Wait. That would be so stupid.
Yes, instant regrets. No.
It's your character.
Yeah, well, not if she's dead.
So it's still your
Spiritual
character.
hand just reaches out and grabs Elma by the wrist. Like, no.
Yoink.
No, do not do
Yeah, yeah. Mage, where does mage hand come from?
that. I guess I'll
Fiore.
try to. Does it look safe?
Does what looks safe?
The door?
Sure.
Sure.
Is there a check I need to do?
You can do perception if you
or-
like. If you want.
I would like.
If you have
I would
to.
like.
Okay.
19.
Looks clear.
Okay. Did Paizel open the door?
No. No. Absolutely
She
not.
sure tried. She gave her all.
I
It,
was wondering
it turned
if that
into
would
a
work,
woodpecker
but I
and
wasn't
was
gonna
like,
say
I'm going to stab you
Paizel
with
is
my
an
head.
owl.
But no, it did not open.
Okay, I'll turn the knob and push the door open just to look inside it.
So you open the door? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes,
Okay.
step by step.
Oh, that didn't work. Reveal area. Wonk. You open the door and you see a corridor. It goes left and the right and is 5 feet across, or 10 feet across. From your angle, you can't see any further to the left or right.
All right, I turn around. Should I go in here?
Turn around. Every fucking time I know the little. That's the best
Anyone,
version ever.
please
I
answer
love
me.
that
Should I
version.
go in here?
I
The
can't tell
literal,
you.
the literal version is the best.
Right.
Is anyone gonna answer?
Apparently
Uh,
not.
So, yeah.
It's
look,
Okay,
better.
let's
It's
go
better
in
than
then.
out here.
we need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go in.
Okay, I step in.
Okay. So, as you step into
How
this
freaky
long,
Matt.
wide corridor, which is only 30 feet wide. Oh,
Ah!
wrong button. All
That's a
goes
shame.
dark.
She was fun.
And we'll see you next week. No. You open up to the
Not
east.
funny.
You see a very obvious lever sticking out of the wall. It's in the down position.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the lever.
Flip it.
I mean, is that all?
What's that?
That's it?
That's it.
All right, I poke
So-
my head out. Hey guys, there's a lever in here. Should we get on the elevator and bounce out?
Yes.
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 Okay. I
Flip
hit
it.
the lever and run. To get on the elevator. Yes, I do that.
So you run over. You hit the elevator. Or you hit the lever.
Yeah.
It begins to rise immediately from the ground.
Okay.
You've got some
How
movement.
about
You've
move
got
it?
enough movement left to get to it. Give me an athletics check to make sure you make it onto this elevator going up.
She's gonna lose a foot.
Maybe a
Natural
finger.
20.
Natural
Oh,
20.
yes.
You even do it with
Ugh.
style.
Sweet.
I do a freaking cartwheel onto it.
And we will see you next week.
Yay!
Stress I feel right now.
Thank goodness, because I really need the little ogre room.
Wow, that was intense, man.
You're telling me.
You were at two negative death saves when you got healed.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I wish there's a way I could like show that, but not show you. You know what I mean? Like,
You just show it to the listeners,
yeah,
the viewer.
yeah. I would love to be able to show the viewers, but I don't know how to do that without showing it to you guys. I'll work on
Just
that.
tweet it out. Just tweet it out
Oh my god.
with a link to the Twitch. Just like Fezan is down to two
Which one of my
death-saving throw
4
away from death.
screens
Twitch
will I
link.
have the Twitch on?
Just stick it to one of your other mice.
All right, so next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
Yeah.
We'll pick up with episode... Oh, I didn't change it for this week. God, there's always something I forget to do. This
You're
was
the worst.
episode 15. Next week will
Good
be
German self.
episode 16. Of course, I'm changing it right in the very end of the stream, but there it is.
Yeah, we're going to start a pool to see how many times, how many death saves
Honestly.
Farazan fails.
You know, eventually you'll have enough hit points where you'll last a round or two from hits.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We had
Yeah.
quite a few new faces in the
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
so
We
it's
appreciate
good to see.
you. Love
Come
to have
check
you.
out the back patio.
We'll be on
Join our Discord.
for a few minutes, some of us.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt.
Let me drop the link in here,
Go for it,
and
go for
so
it.
anyone who wants to, did you already turn it off?
No, I haven't. Go for it.
Okay. Dropping the Discord link to the Back Patio Network Discord. We'll hop over there and hang out in the thing. Sorry.
The voice chat.
Yeah. Words and better words and not so good words. But yeah,
All
anyone
right.
who wants to hang out for a few minutes, come join us.
I have to end this now.
Okay.
Catch y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
I must end this.